right, everybody, the brand new mini update for Bubblegum Simulator has officially gone live in the game. I'm super excited for this, so let's go ahead and check out the news. Whoa, there are brand new exclusive pets in the shop. I didn't mean to find that, but I did. We've got the toilet doggy and the capybara plushie. Oh, that's so tempting. Wait, if you buy 8, you get a guaranteed mythic? There's just no shot we're about to spend that many Robux. I feel like we have to start the video off with an absolute bang here. We're gonna get the exclusive pet bundle. I haven't bought any of the Robux gem bundles yet, and it's time. The capybara plushie and the toilet doggy. Now, out of curiosity, okay, so that does count towards both of our mythics. I feel like we would be dumb to not just buy both 8 times, right? I mean, it's gonna cost a chunk of Robux, but it is only a 3.5 day limited exclusive skin tied to Robux, so it's gonna be a very rare item. That, and I'm also genuinely curious to see what the mythics look like for both of these pets. So, hey, we're starting off, like I said, with a bang. If you guys want to do me a huge favor and support us making Bubblegum Simulator Infinity content, do me a huge favor, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. This is a great segue into my next point, and that is that we are doing a race to 10,000 subscribers, and once we hit that goal, we're going to be giving away 10,000 Robux, or at least we were going to be giving away 10,000 Robux. For every video I have to make on the road to 10,000 subscribers, we are removing 100 Robux from the prize pool. So after today's video, we're going to be giving away 9,400. So if you guys want to keep the prize pool as big as possible, make sure to subscribe to the channel and tell your friends about the page. As of today, we are creeping up very fast on 6,000 subscribers. So my goal is hopefully by the end of the month to accomplish 10,000. Now, with all that being said, we are 6 out of the 8 pets progressed here. I'm curious if it's still possible for us to get a mythic or a shiny before we get the guaranteed mythics. With all that being said, it is time for us to get our mythic forms of both the toilet doggy and the capybara plushie, and they changed a decent amount. The toilet doggy is actually a king doggy. That looks so good. I'm curious what the capybara looks like. So here we go, pulling, wait for it. Oh, the mythic capybara plushie. I was expecting the toilet doggy first, but here it is, the toilet king doggy. That is very hype. I got guaranteed items for Robux, but I'm excited about them. What can I say? I know they're not going to be one of our best pets, but like I said, a limited pet exclusive. The capybara mythic untouched is going to be at 2,188 bubbles per click, 2,975 coins, and 35 gems. As for the toilet king doggy, the stats are a lot worse, coming in at 1619 for the bubbles and 1837 for the coins. Still, very cool pet. I'm glad we were able to pick it up. Also, I'm noticing a quality of life update here to the game. They now have in-game stats in your inventory where they show how many eggs you've hatched and how many bubbles you've popped. Obviously, if you hit tab on the game, you already have been able to open up the leaderboard and check all of that out, but it's cool to see that they added that in. So update 3.5 is here. This is the secret bounty theme update, and of course, a lot of quality of life bug fixes and just improvements to the game have been made in this week's mini update. So there's a new secret bounty board in the hatching area that will show the current bounty of the day. The board rotates every day, featuring a random egg that contains a unique secret pet. Each secret pet is exclusive to the board, and with multiple to discover, you'll definitely want to keep an eye out. So I think each secret pet is going to be a 24-hour exclusive pet, which is going to make them some of the most rare in the game. As we see by the example here, the rainbow egg has a secret pet currently attached to it. That's a 1 in 80 million chance to pull. Next up, we've got the Underworld Rift, which looks insane. A new limited rift that spawns from the game board. Oh, that is exciting. Features a fan favorite pet. Will you be lucky enough to land on it? Now, obviously, I've mentioned this a lot in previous videos. I did not play the original Bubblegum Simulator, so I don't even know what to expect from this, but it looks sick. Of course, we also have the 200 mil live event egg, which is going to be going on for the next week. This is going to contain 6 new pets, which has me assuming 5 pets and a secret. Dude, there's so many limited time secrets coming to the game right now. The Trading Plaza received multiple major updates, which I'm very excited for, and now moving forward, I'm actually going to be going into it in making some trades. So stay on the lookout for a very fun trade video that we're going to be doing in the future. The Guess That Pet mini game is officially live. A special title is awarded to those who can win 10 times. All right, sounds good. We got new masteries, multi-potion buff, auto mystery box. That is a big one. And buy all from the shops. Thank you. These are just quality of life updates that they threw in the mastery shop, and I have no complaints. I love that. Thank you. The mythic exclusive pets. Well, obviously we found that one out organically, and we now have both of those mythics. And then to top everything off, they just go over all of the new quality of life improvements and bug fixes. All right, well, first things first, we need to go over to the hatching area and see what the current bounty is. It is going to be the rainbow egg secret pet. The odds are going to be 1 in 8 million, so definitely going to have to get very lucky if we want to acquire that. So before we start hatching, we're actually going to go to the masteries here and grab all of the new ones. This is the auto open rift chests. Increase the amount of teams you can have by 3. Thank you. Oh, I don't have enough gems. Please hold, because apparently I have no gems. Almost there. I forgot how grindy it was to collect 50 million gems. It's been so long since I've had to. These boxes should finish us off. There we go, 50 million. So let's grab the extra teams, and for 200 million we'll be able to increase the amount we have by 4. All right, well, that next one we'll just let organically come to us. For now, it's time for us to drop on down and start hatching the 200 mil egg. Okay, so it looks like we still have a few high roller hatches left, so we'll go ahead and throw on our lucky team, and then we are also going to pop an infinity elixir since we have 134. I'll use 5 of them. How about that? So it's going to give us 30 minutes of infinity elixir. Let's go at the 200 mil egg and see what we get. What just happened? What just happened? Hold on. I need a second. So I saw we got our first pull, and then they instantly did our second, where we found the cute deer and emerald wolf. Then the prismatic just instantly got picked up, and then in the third set we got the darkness creature, the tier 3 legendary, 1 in 50,000. There's still one more pet that we haven't yet discovered, so we'll see if it comes in. Why are these pulls happening so frequently? What is going on? All right, we've got them rolling now. So for the next 30 minutes, we're going to be using up this infinity elixir, capitalizing on the 2,419% luck bonus that we have. We're going to continue to hatch eggs, and hopefully in 30 minutes when I check back in with you guys, we've got that final pet. All right, time is done. Let's see what we ended up with. A lot of this pet. Which one is this? The darkness creature legendary. So I'm glad we get to take a better look at it. This thing is incredible, but what I'm not seeing is that final pet. We do have I'm assuming shiny prismatic there, multiple of the shiny prismatics, like a decent amount, and like I said before, 3 of the darkness creatures. Well, it looks like whatever this final pet is, we'll have to wait another day to find out, because it is a very rare one, coming in at a 0.00145% chance with 1,159% luck going. So yeah, we'll definitely have to chase that for a little bit over on the 200 mil egg. But moving on, it's time for us to go into world 2, because we have a brand new spot on the board to land on. Let's see if we can find what that looks like, because they did change the board around a decent amount. I've got to assume it's this right here. It doesn't look like it's too uncommon to find. I've already seen 4 different spaces for it. There's a 5th, so I'm gonna assume there's 5 scattered across the board. We don't have too many dice, so it's really convenient that we can just buy all there. We'll buy some more super tickets while we're cruising by. Let's see where we currently are sitting on this board. Oh, I don't have any golden dice. That's going to be problematic. Well, I guess we'll just sit here and auto roll until we land on the rift space. All right, we're approaching the next rift. Oh, that was great timing. So we did just get ourselves a second golden dice, which means now we have 2. So we're going to roll both of these and guarantee we land on the rift. Oh, and you can finally skip through the chances. Thank you. All right, let's see what this is all about. Oh, wait, it's a low probability chance? Wait, there's a chance we don't get it? No! All right, now I understand it's very rare. It makes more sense. Come on, second time's the charm. You gotta be trolling. So it looks like the most common rift spawn probability is 5%, on top of the fact that you have to, of course, land on it in the game board. So either we're gonna have to get very lucky, or this is gonna be an incredibly grindy process getting to this rift. Honestly though, I don't mind. I kind of like the idea of it being super rare. Please, please, please. Really? In between? That's our last chance before we have to stack up on some more dice. Not quite it. Oh, that was the closest one too. All right, well, this is gonna be a lot grindier than I initially thought, so I'm gonna go play the claw machine for a while, stack up on dice, and hopefully the next clip is me spinning for the rift and landing on it. I also did want to quickly check out the playtime rewards. So the new legendary pet inside of these is going to be the Vaporeum, which has 2,000 bubbles per click, 2,000 coins per click, and a 40 gem multiplier. Shout out to the claim all button. Let's go ahead and pop this. And we didn't get the Vaporeum. Okay, time to play the claw.
3 hours later.
An egg has appeared from the depths of the underworld. What? Wait, does that mean someone landed on it? Because I definitely did not. How do I get there? An egg has appeared in the depths of the underworld. How would I get there? Oh, it's right here. So someone found one for a 5x. We got 7 minutes on it. I could not find it myself. I've literally been grinding for the last 3 hours and I wasn't able to get any. So I guess when anybody in the server lands on it, you're able to claim it if you're in the same server as them. So we're just going to go ahead and get started on auto pulling here with Infinity Elixir, the Lucky Evolved, and see what we can get. And over the course of the few hours that I was just sitting there mindlessly rolling dice, I did take a look at the different pets inside of the Underworld egg, and I saw that there's the Hell Demon and the Demon Angel, which are the 2 more common pets. And you've got the 3 legendaries, the Crimson Butterfly, the Demon Web, and the Crimson Blood Moon. The Crimson Butterfly is a 0.05% legendary, which we just picked up a regular form and then a shiny form of that. Then moving on to the more rare versions of the legendary, the Demon Web is a 0.0025, and the Crimson Blood Moon coming in at a 0.0001. Now there is a secret pet in this. It is extremely rare. I don't even want to begin to think about what the odds are of getting it after you find the rift alone, which is a super rare probability of happening, and that is the Lord Shock pet coming in at a 3,500 bubbler, 4,000 ticket multiplier, and 72 gem multiplier. As of right now, there are only 4 in the game that exist. Let's see if our patience pays off and we get rewarded for all of that time we mindlessly ran around the board. Shout out to whoever had actually found this. It doesn't even say, it just said an egg has appeared from the depths of the underworld. So maybe someone didn't even find it and it just randomly spawned. Like maybe this is something similar to like the silly egg and the aura rift, where it's just a very low probability, but you could also force it to spawn through playing the board. I really don't know, but this is crazy. I'm very lucky that I was able to find it for 7 minutes. Again, unfortunately, it's only a 5x multiplier, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. We are going to also boot up Tiny Task real fast. All right, we got Tiny Task set to just spam E so we can open up as many eggs as possible. And so far, no luck. We're down to just our last 3 minutes here on the rift. At the moment, we're still hunting a Demon Web, a Crimson Blood Moon, and of course the Lord Shock if we can get extremely lucky. There's a couple more of the Crimson Butterfly legendaries, but we know that's not one of the super rare ones. We're just waiting for our first hit here on the rift, man. They were not joking when they said these are going to be some of the rarest pets in the game. Like, you got to think about the fact that we're currently pulling a 2,500% luck on top of the 5x multiplier here on the rift. So the fact that we're still striking out on the Demon Web, which is the second most rare item here, that goes to say a lot about how rare these pets are about to be. Seems like our entire recording session so far for this season's mini update has been very, very unlucky. Oh, here we go. We got our first hit. What's it gonna be? The Demon Web, 1 in 40,000 legendary. So it's not very rare, but I just feel like we're not getting anything. Okay, good to see that. Let's see if we can find a Crimson Blood Moon here before the rift is over. We got 1 minute left. Oh, there's our second hit, finally. Back to back. Another Demon Web. Come on, man. Crimson Blood Moon, please, for the video. I've been striking out all recording sessions so far. We weren't able to get the 200 mil egg. We couldn't get the rift to spawn in on our own. And like I said, it took over 3 hours of waiting, farming dice, and constantly replaying the game board until we even came across this one that randomly spawned. There's another hit. Another Demon Web. So the last minute here on the rift has been very friendly to us. We got 20 seconds left. Just give me one more hit here. I don't care what it is. If we could find a way to pull maybe a mythic Demon Web or a shiny one, that'd be great. Obviously, we'd still love to see the Crimson Blood Moon or, you know, somehow the Lord Shock. 1 second left. Get our last couple of pulls in here. Come on. Dude, it's staying on 0 seconds for a minute. Oh, and unfortunately, once again, we are striking out at getting the rarest item inside of the egg. Well, we can't win them all, but honestly, I'm okay with the fact that we didn't get everything here in, you know, the first day of playing the game. Oh, and they already changed the secret bounty. What? And there's a new bounty in an hour? Wait, how how fast does this rotate? Wait, this one's hatchable in the underworld egg? Are you kidding me? 1 in 50 million odds. What even is this pet? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until the next bounty because there's no way I'm gonna be able to find another underworld rift. Actually, I think I lied. The Gumtopia Discord server just updated and added in underworld egg rifts. Well, that seems like a perfect spot for us to go ahead and call it here for today's video then. I'm gonna continue to pull the 200 mil egg in the meantime. So the game plan is to hatch the 200 mil egg while I edit this video. By then, we'll hopefully have pulled the final item inside the 200 mil egg, and then we'll do a full video of just hunting underworld egg rifts and seeing if we can target the secret bounty if it still ends up being inside of the rift, and more importantly, just completing the index for the underworld eggs. So if you guys all did enjoy today's video, definitely let me know down in the comment section below what you think of this mini update. Like I said, I think it's good that we weren't able to complete it here in just a couple of hours. There's a lot of very rare items that are going to take a while to grind out, so it should be a good week of content. The dev team for the game just continues to deliver over and over again. Once again, if you guys are new to the channel and you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We are racing to 10,000 subscribers, and we're going to be doing a 10,000 Robux giveaway once we hit that goal, or at least that's what I said in the beginning. For every video that we have to post on our road to 10,000 subscribers, we're going to be removing 100 Robux from the prize pool. So after today's upload, we're going to be down to 9,400 Robux for the giveaway. So don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next upload.